Good morning, Year 3. Today we're going to describe a setting. Your task today is you're going to pretend to be Baby Bear and write about the terrible things that have happened in your house. What did you see that Goldilocks had done? There was 3 things that she did that really hurt Baby Bear's feelings. How did you feel when you got home and you saw those things, when you saw the broken chair or the little bowl with no porridge or her sleeping in your bed? And what do you think of Goldilocks? What kind of person is she? What would you like to say to her? Here are some pictures to help you see how Baby Bear was feeling. At the top, you can see up here how he feels when someone's eaten all his porridge and it's all gone. The mess she's left on the table. You can see in the living room where his chair is broken. There's 3 different pictures here with a different kind of chair, so you can choose which one you want to describe. You can see how upset he is as well and how his mum and dad feel about it. Okay, and then the bedroom. In the bedroom, here he is. He can't quite believe Goldilocks is sleeping in his bed. This one, she looks like she's bouncing on the bed. And this one, you can see they've just woken her up. How do you think he felt about someone sleeping in his bed without asking him? So, I'll share my ideas. I've got you started. You don't have to copy this, but it'll help you think about the type of writing that you need to carry on with. I'll read it out for you. Yesterday was such a terrible day. We had gone for a walk in the morning while the porridge cooled down, but we came back to a catastrophe. In the kitchen, the spoons and bowls were moved across the table, and my little blue bowl was tipped over and completely empty. All of the warm, delicious porridge had been eaten. This was my favourite bowl too. My grandma gave it to me when I was a tiny baby, so it was very important to me. She gave it to me because she knew I liked to eat porridge for breakfast. I felt so sad that someone would steal my porridge before I had a chance to eat any. So in this writing, I've pretended to be Baby Bear. I've used words like I and my because it's happening to Baby Bear. I've also done some other things that writers do to show off their skills and to improve it for the reader. Can you spot any? Can you spot any of the things that Miss Novak or Miss Cartwright ask you to do in class? Here are some of the things that I've put in to improve my writing. I've used the word but. Here it is. We had gone for a little walk in the morning while the porridge cooled down, but we came back to a catastrophe. But is a conjunction, a joining word. There's 2 others there in blue as well. I've used a preposition. Prepositions tell you where something is. So it's in the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the living room. You could also say under my bed, on the side. It's a place. It's a phrase that tells you a place. In the kitchen, the bowls and spoons were moved across the table, and my little blue bowl was tipped over and completely empty. All of the warm, delicious porridge had been eaten. The red words, 2 adjectives, 2 describing words next to each other, in front of a noun, they're an expanded noun phrase. Instead of putting 1 adjective, if you use 2 together with a comma, that's an expanded noun phrase. And you can do that in your writing today as well. You can describe Baby Bear's chair and you can describe the little bed. Both of those are good opportunities to put 2 adjectives before your object. I've got 2 more conjunctions. My grandma gave it to me when I was a tiny baby, so it was very important to me. She gave it to me because she knew I liked to eat porridge for breakfast. Conjunctions and joining words extend your sentences. It gives you a chance to write a little bit extra and add a bit more detail to your sentence. See if you can use so and because in your writing. Today, you don't have to write about the living room unless you want to change some, about the kitchen unless you want to change some of my ideas. You can write 2 paragraphs, a little one about the living room and a little one about the bedroom. What did Baby Bear see when he went into the living room? In the living room, I saw my comfiest chair, my favourite chair, my special chair, had been, would you say broken? spoiled, smashed. How did you feel about it? What had happened to it? Had one of the little brown legs been broken off? Had snapped? Describe what you can see in the pictures. I was so upset that I couldn't stop crying. Maybe that's what you want to write about Baby Bear. In the bedroom, what can you see there? In the bedroom, I couldn't believe my eyes. There was a girl in my bed. I pointed to her and she was asleep. My mummy bear and daddy bear were so cross. She was sleeping in my little comfy bed. You can use any of those ideas to help you out. That's your task today, to write a little bit about the living room and a little bit about the bedroom. Continue on from my starter for you. Here are some words that are going to help you. These aren't all the words that you might need, but it might give you some ideas. Favourite, best, cosy, comfortable, smallest, blanket, broken, snapped, smashed, small, fluffy, ruined, spoiled, upset, distraught, unkind, hurtful, special, promise, sleeping. Looking forward to hearing your ideas today.